Farrell had a knee, no ACL, no MCL, but we'll have to figure out exactly what it is tomorrow. Taylor Hawkins there at the end had a wrist, and that was it from the game.
You talked about it through the week, but how much of this game is you just holding your breath, not wanting to see somebody go down?
The whole game, yeah. You want to get a win, but you also want to make sure of that, and it's unfortunate to have that with Klee. Most of everything else went pretty clean, though.
It's just a shame to end a season that sure has had ups and downs, but has been far more about look at who this team is becoming. Look at how they're putting together games and they're finishing games, and it just didn't. It wasn't the end of the regular season that I think people wanted.
No,
Obviously.
it was not at all. And the injury that took place, and I got to say, Fox television show, it was awful. It was terrible. It was just terrible. Like, they didn't even cover a starting player getting carted off the field. Didn't mention it. Didn't talk about it the whole time. Cleveland Farrell leaves in the first quarter, carted to the locker room. And if you're just watching the broadcast feed, you have no damn clue. They had no clue about it whatsoever. It was just like, what the hell are they doing? Like, they 100% just phoned in the game, which was frustrating. But we'll have to see what happens to Cleveland Farrell. That's my number one concern as far as the injuries go. It wasn't the issue. He was able to limp off the sideline, but then was carted in relatively quick. We'll have to see. Now, what does Cleveland Farrell mean to this team? It means a lot, because he's the guy that is the stable against the outside run. He's an all-out effort guy, and he's our best screen defender. One of the 49ers' biggest weaknesses is defending the screen. Cleveland Farrell going to be out for a long length of time or the rest of the postseason. Well, you put Chase Young into the starting lineup now. The good news is I did feel the rookie, Robert Bill Jr., played well today. He would be elevated to that next spot. So you'd have Randy Gregory would get more snaps. That scares me big time. He's just too undisciplined. Then you'd have Robert Bill. Perhaps you could sign somebody, but bring back Drake Jackson. I don't think anybody wants that. So not good. Yeah, you got out relatively, healthy, and it was terrifying. You saw Trent Williams get rolled up one play. You had Debo out there, Ayuk out there, all these guys out there. It is scary. And you look across the NFL, look at the Eagles. A.J. Brown, he's out, knee injury. That could be catastrophic. You look at the Lions, they lost their stud tight end to a knee injury. Jalen Hurts, breaks his finger. They pull him in the first half. The NFL is all injuries are going to always happen. We'll see how the Niners got out. And maybe there's some more bumps and bruises we don't know about yet. But yeah, Cleveland Farrell is very important. These next 2 weeks, paramount for the 49ers.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.